very sincere thank you for coming to our humble home here in Martin Place. Every 2 or 3 months we embark on a little program that's called Food for Thought. This particular one resulted out of a piece of research which we did, and the questions were around something which is very, very, very dear to our hearts, and that is innovation. Boy, we know that if we don't innovate, we die. Just to remain competitive in today's market, innovation is absolutely essential.
The world is changing, and we believe at KPMG, and certainly I have a strong belief, that innovation is one of the answers to actually adapt and continue to survive. We as HR professionals, as I said before, have the unique opportunity to own and drive this debate, and our business leaders are crying out for it. Creativity is wonderful as a concept, okay? But if it doesn't have structure, and if there's not an innovation, a formal innovation methodology, creativity dies, okay? And innovation dies. You know, innovation in our mind requires a degree of absolute honesty, because innovation, by its nature, is we're trying to change something. So the automatic question that comes after that is, why are we trying to change something? So diversity of thought brings different ideas and different perspectives to the table. Okay, so diversity comes through education, comes through upbringing, comes through political beliefs, it comes through gender, it comes through race, it comes through everything, okay? And having the most diverse team at the table, we strongly believe, gives you the most diverse view. And then, how can we take it away from being the buzzword of the moment and integrate it sustainably into the way that we do business? And it's got to be sustainably, okay? So how do we start to put it into people's goals? How do we put it into role descriptions so that this just becomes what we do and business as usual, you know? And then we chase the next management buzzword.
But why would you think it is so important? And in fact, I can't even start talking about creativity without going to the Godfather. But I love what he says. There is no doubt that creativity is the most important human resource of all. Couldn't agree more. But why do you think he says that? Or would you agree? And here's what you're going to do. In 60 seconds, you are going to draw a beautiful portrait of them, which later you'll be presenting to them. So, over to you. And just observe everything while doing this. All right, over to you. Right, so keep going. You'll probably just be putting those final sort of Picasso strokes to it about now. So just kind of finish off there, looking fantastic. And now you're going to go and present it to whoever it was. So it could be someone sitting next to you. So take a stand up if you need to, but go and present it. All right, how did we go there? How did we go? How did you find that process? Because here's kind of what I heard as you started out. For some, over this table, it was like, oh no, I'm no good at drawing. Oh, I'm not going to make any friends over here with comments like this. Yeah, it's a flow of ideas, free flow thinking. But here's what else it is. It's actually just about someone just joining the dots, connecting the dots, if you will, seeing something that maybe someone else hasn't. And then as soon as it's done, you go, oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, I could have done that. It was always there. Just think about it for a moment, because this is food for thought and just to getting us thinking. But the challenge, and I want to get us all thinking, even I think Richard said early, generally when we want to be creative and innovative, we need to monetize it, and there has to be some outcome. I might just be putting a different slant on that. Maybe that's a muscle that we just need to get exercising. So when we need it, we could actually use it. What if we're actually using it all the time? Or for a start, just a lot more than we are?